Okay, FB Live. Today Sunday. Nice to see you. As promised, last week I said we'll teach you, or rather inform you. Sorry, we'll inform you about 2026. Okay. So coming quickly to find out what's going to happen for 2026. Now, 2026, I will explain in a few perspective, meaning I'll explain it in 八字 perspective, I'll explain it in 奇门遁甲 perspective, then I'll explain it in 紫微斗数 perspective, and one more likely is a sensat perspective. Okay, so we may need to do probably 4-5 parts. Okay, coming quickly to learn what is going to happen for 2026. Okay, waiting for you to come in. Okay, let me know if you can hear me or not, huh? Okay, who is online? Type, hi teacher, I'm here. And thank you so much for your mooncake. Diabetes mooncake. But I still eat lah. Huh? I enjoy it so much. David, nice to see you. Do you know what's today's show about? Today, I'm going to talk about 2026. Of course, I will split into a few parts, okay? Today, we're going to talk about the 八字 perspective. Then we're going to talk about the 奇门遁甲 perspective. Then we're going to talk about 紫微斗数 perspective. And then, if possible, also, we'll try to cover some sensat perspective, okay? Can hear me? Okay, thank you so much. Okay. How come only Lizzie Lang my style? Okay, let's not wait. Let's start. Like and share. Huh? Okay, so first thing first, Li Chun. Always we need to find out 2026. How's the luck for everybody, or how you can actually also learn to see from your own 八字. Okay? Okay, let's look at this chart. So we know Li Chun means the start of spring. In Chinese metaphysics, they have their own Chinese calendar. And of course, this calendar is as accordance to the, you can say 24 season, 24节气. Okay? And for 2026, it will be on February 4th, 4 a.m. Sitiam Taki. 4:02 to be exact. Okay? So when you plot 2026, February 4th, 4:02, you will see this chart. You will see this chart. Correct. This is a chart. Right? Now, from this chart, you will know that Ping Wu is the Tai Sui. Okay? Tai Sui means in charge of taking care of 2026. So these Ping Wu are very, very, very important. Very, very important. Okay? So the top row we know is Tian Gan. The bottom row we know is Di Zi. Okay? Tian Gan means can see. Obviously can see. Or sometimes you can use the word 表象. 表象. 表象 means appearance. That means how would it appear to be. Okay? Now, 地支 is of course the support. Or sometimes you can use 地支 as the activity or the action or the, what do you call it? Action can mean actual behavior also, right? Or 地支 can also mean hidden support. Support here doesn't mean sure help you. Support here means support the 天干 or not support the 天干. Okay? And 天干, previously you learned from me, 天干 is something like an instruction like that. something like instruction. Okay? For example, the CEO say, hey, maybe the CEO say, hey, let's build more BTO. That's the intention. Then the 弟子 will carry out the work or not carry out the work. Okay? You can see it that way. Therefore, in 2026, we know that it is a Ping Wu year. So Ping, we know from 2026, Tian Gan, we know the God's will, right, is to have what? Have sunlight. Right? Or, go and see what fire is doing. Or, Tian Gan is like the CEO give an instruction and say, hey, can you, all of you activate this fire thing? And then the 弟子 will be the one to carry out the duty. So to carry out the duty well or not well, depending on the 弟子, how well it can support the 天干. Understand already? Francis, nice to see you. You coming good, come and see the 2026. How is the luck for 2026? Okay? Hey, Keith, nice to see you. Hope you like the reading last round. And then, Des, my apple. 我係 princess 嚟，我係心目中的女神。Francis 嘛是嘅，伊做嘅 mooncake 真好食。Okay. Teacher, what chart is this? What chart are you? Whose chart is this? This is not whose chart. This is 2026 February 4th, 4 a.m. 4:02 a.m. Means Li Chun, start of 2026. Oh, you like my teaching a lot. Okay, good. Ali Yan, nice to see you. Okay. So we come and understand the 2026 luck cycle. Whether is it in your birth chart or just looking at the Li Chun to understand what is going to happen in 2026 generally on the universe also can. Very useful. So from the February 2026 4:02 a.m. this will be the 八字. Okay, this will be the 八字. Vivian, you just came in. Nice to see you. Today's session going to break into few parts. Today, talk about the 八字 first. Next week, talk about 奇门. What 奇门 says about 2026. Then another week, we will talk about the 紫微斗数. Like what's going to happen around the universe, or if you can relate to a chart, then you relate to a chart. Okay? So from 2026, you look at the fire boss. The fire boss for 2026 is called fire. So the instruction given by the CEO is a fire instruction. And the duty that's going to be carried out will also be a fire duty. That's number one, when we look at the Tai Sui. Okay? Therefore, just from the Tai Sui alone, we know that, wow, this fire super strong. Correct? And how would it impact 2026? Therefore, when we look at the fire, we know that, wow, this top and bottom, it's like Jinzhua. Just look at these two. Just look at these two words. I already sweating already. What Jinzhua? I don't know you, but for me, I like perspiring already. Right? Just by looking at these two words. Jinzhua. Right? 天上是红色的，地下是红色的. It's like the whole world 一片红 like that. Correct? So from here, you sort of can know, this 2026, this Tai Sui is what? Is fiery. It's hot. It's fierce. Aggressive. Right? It's hot. So in terms of characteristics, we know that people getting more impatient, people getting more aggressive, right? People are more impatient, impulsive, right? Everybody want to learn fast, learn quick, within 3 minutes, 3 minutes. Everything people want fast. Correct not? Because we can see the fire characteristic, right? The next thing, when you look at the Tai Sui, you must also compare Tai Sui with all other elements, correct? So in Chinese metaphysics, we know that there's metal, water, 金生水嘛，水生木 wood, right? 木生火 fire, and then 火生土 earth, correct? So in metaphysics, we know that this Bing Wu is going to, how is it going to influence these elements? Because this is the Tai Sui, right? Tai Sui means the CEO in charge of 2026, right? So looking at this, who will be in trouble? Who will be lucky? On top is fire, below is fire. So the fire is super strong. It's not strong, it's super strong. Right? Number one, metal sure will be in trouble. Why? Ping sure will attack yang metal and combine away in metal. Gun metal combine, destroy. Sing metal combine. Meaning what? Nice to see you, Ivy. Aso, nice to see you. Means what? Means 2026, will we see, because Sing we know is currency. Correct? Metal element we know is money, economy. Correct? So this Ping will combine this Sing away. Combine. So in 2026, we know what? We know that economy will have some issue. Teacher, economy no issue. In fact, economy boom. If so, it is also an economic issue. Why? Because there may be a replacement of currency. Replacement of currency. Like there's an economic story in 2026. For example, a very solid stable coin is being forced out of the market. Or for example, gold is metal, right? And we know gold has been in history, and gold we know is God's money, gold. Correct? And for example, USA is the Western country, right? Western country represent metal. West represent metal. Correct? And then Ping Sing want to combine, for example. Or Ping Wu wants to destroy Gen Shen, for example. Correct? Now fire want to counter metal is very, very easy one. Very easy one. No need Ping Wu. No need Ping Wu. For example, Ping Ying or Ping. Fire naturally is counter metal one. Natural one. Right? So a little bit of fire actually is enough to counter metal already. You don't need a very, very large fire. But water, maybe you need very, very strong fire. Then you can counter the water. Agree? Water, a little bit of water, you can counter the fire already. Correct? But fire want to counter the water, can. But the fire must very, very, very strong. Agree? Who cannot understand? Therefore, Ping Wu we know is a very, very, very strong fire. So I don't care. Gen Shen come in, Xing Yu come in, Long Zhongxi. Correct? And this one is the CEO for 2026. Correct? Therefore, 2026, you can see economic issue. Economic issue, for example, because Ping Xing want to combine the currency. For example, like USA owe a lot of money. For example, owe a lot of money. So they're thinking, hey, how to get rid of this debt? For example, they think of, hey, how to get rid of this debt. This debt is like, it's like impossible to pay at all. USA may say, hey, let's dump the US. Let's dump the US dollar. Convert everything to stable coin. If combine everything to stable coin, right? Or destroy this gold. How to destroy gold? Use stable coin, for example. That means it create a gold zero value. So whoever holds gold, your gold becomes zero. Instead of Bitcoin, BTC, or state USDT, for example, stable coin, all right, or any coin that's coming, right? Or any kind of coin they say, oh, I like this coin, right? For example, Trump coin, whatever coin, right now. Instead of Bitcoin becomes zero, instead of stable coin becomes zero, we create this gold becomes zero. So whoever holds gold, then USA holds a lot of Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin is so huge, so much money, they can pay their debts already. Something like that. You get the idea? I'm not an economist, I'm just a parts teacher whereby I know how to see 5 elements. Right? Aja come in. He missed the most important part. His Bitcoin part, he missed it. Right? So Ping Wu come in. We know it's very, very strong fire. Right? So currency, we know are concern Xingyu, for example. Correct? Therefore, Ping Xing will combine. Number 1. Number 2, Ping Wu is so strong, it can easily destroy. Easily. Right? A lot of effort to destroy, no need. Easily destroy currency. Right? And Ping, we know, represent what? For example, Bitcoin. For example, altcoin. Right? For example, stable coin. And Ping Wu becomes the what? CEO for 2026. Means what? This BTC, altcoins, stable coin, whatever coin, right? USA is trying to like twist this and try their best, right? To make gold zero value or make currency zero value. Then everybody is like the Alipay like the Paynow like that, right? Everything inside is stable coin. Something like that. The idea is like that. Okay? Therefore, that is the reason why I say there's a currency or an economic issue in 2026. Economic issue. In 2026. Because I see the matter in trouble and in big trouble. It's not small trouble. That means we have been waiting for what, Black Monday a Black Swan, is it? And then we waiting for what recession? Come already, 2026 right? So 2026 you can see some hoo-ha on coins, some hoo-ha, some strategy on all these kind of crypto coin, right? Like try to be funny with all these coin to manipulate the world economy, right? You will see some shows here. So a teacher, I'm not risk taker. Not risk taker, you like me, go sell away all my coin. if you're not risk taker. Huh? Teacher, I risk taker, and then you hold. Got chance to go even higher. Yes. Okay. Next. So Sean said, teacher, I think matter, yeah matter, not favorable. If fire is your favorable element in your bazi, regardless of whatever day master you are, or month master, or hour master, whatever master, correct? If Ping Wu is favorable to you, then favorable. Usually, a good teacher will not answer question like that because you know why? Also, those day masters sing wrong don't see lo. That means not a good reader already. Huh? If the day master sing or can need this Ping Wu, need this Ping fire or need this strong fire, why unfavorable here? Leh? Why? Why? Let's say the bazi is, let's say gun matter or even sing matter, right? These two. One in, let's say, winter month, winter year, right? For example, this one you, right? And then this one winter midnight. Correct. Here cold, there cold. Here cold, there cold. What happened to this metal? Rusty. Ping Wu come good or not? Maybe good, maybe not good. Depend on the chart. Maybe no, really no good. Why? These two fight may not be a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's not a good thing. Right? So cannot ask question like that. And if I answer you means I'm irresponsible. That means I'm an irresponsible teacher, which I cannot do. Okay, then come and see the element with the Tai Shui first. Huh? Water leh? How about water? Water bo tai ji. Because water always what? Always crash fire. Water always crash fire. What? Correct? Water attacks, counter. Chinese called 克水克火的吗 Correct? 水克火 I know, but 丙午 is not ordinary fire. That means this fire come in, this is not an ordinary fire. This fire is very, very strong fire. It's very, very strong. And if your partner cannot take this fire, then next year will be very difficult year for you. Plus, I quote 大运 eh. Plus, the ping will not favorable. Book private consultation. Okay, so 水本来就是克我的嘛 Correct? But cannot why? 人子本来就是克更死了 You know why? This one 太岁 For example, 太岁 is Lee Kuan Yew. Then 人子 is me, Dr. Kim. I go and attack Lee Kuan Yew. Can or not? Can or not? And I a little bit of water, the fire die already. Cannot. Cannot. So who is more jialat? The metal more jialat or the water more jialat? Just now we talk about metal, right? Fire counters metal. Correct? 火是克金的 Right? Fire counter metal. Now we talk about water attack fire. So who is the metal putting or the water putting? Obviously it's the water. The water will be even worse. Oh? Kelvin, nice to see you. Hey, Yaping, nice to see you. Understand, good, understand. Irene, nice to see you. Oh? So Teacher, this 水克 this 火 means what? Let's say your 八字 have this water fire fight year for 2026, let's say, then you have to watch out for example, blood related issue. Or sometimes virus attack. Attack what? Sometimes attack the blood vessel. So 水 and 火，水 counter fire, counter this 丙午 correct or not? Blood related issue means what? Blood related issue means, for example, 4 highs. High cholesterol, high diabetes. Teacher, you got diabetes, next year will be worse. Yeah, worse. Uncontrollable. Yeah. Or relapse. Yeah. Like that. High cholesterol, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, high what? High uric acid, high what? High this, high that. Related to blood or water issue, which can likely lead to a heart attack. Heart attack. 子 and 午 not heart attack. High and 午. Sometimes it's not heart attack. Sometimes it's stroke. Stroke. 中风. So have to 注意咯. Especially your 八字 got high, you better watch out. Teacher, what is high? High the peak lah. The high. Especially got high and high. Then you gotta double, watch out lah. I high year, high month, and then you better watch out lah. Plus high day, high hour, then you better watch out. The more high you have, the risk is higher lah. Right? Can be from what? High blood pressure, high cholesterol, high blood sugar, high uric acid, high this, high this. If got one high lah, and the high is well controlled, maybe got 2 high, and then it's well controlled. Maybe I tell you, right? And then got more high, got 3 high, and then maybe stroke. Got 4 high, don't know what. Then all 2 high, then kena attack, kena this, and then stroke. Or put battery, pump battery, pump balloon, put balloon, like that. Then heng don't have. Watch out, I is what? I is 子 and 午. 知 and 午. 眼睛. For example, virus attack, my eyes blind. Like for example, I got one student blind. When I look at his chart, I told him, hey, you're not born blind. You're not born blind one. Then he said, yeah, zun. Then I point the luck cycle. This one, 30 plus, you kena virus attack the eye, or blood related issue attack the eye, you become blind. He said, correct, zun. How I know? I see the formation of the chart, I know. Sure got something to do with the water go and attack the fire. Then fire loose, fire win, or fire strong, attack back, or like that lah. Complicated relationship. So 2026, protect your eyes, right? Teacher, I don't know why I feel giddy and because long hours on computer. Long hours on computer will affect the eye, right? Yes, but sometimes you don't know why. Hey, why I giddy? Why I vomited? Why I like insomnia? Why I like gastric or like lost appetite? Actually, sometimes you thought is, I think my gastric got problem. Oh, I think actually sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's the long hours on computer. So Ping Wu and this water fight also means this. Too long hours on computer impacted not only the eyes, but the overall general health. Understand, Bo? Like that. Huh? So if attack matter, of course, be careful of lung cancer lah, huh? Be careful of like ENT lah, ear, nose, throat disease lah. Correct lah? Because being fire want to combine sing what? Combine sing means what? Combine the lungs, right? Or lungs we know also related to colon, related to 大肠小肠 called what? Intestine. Right? Or lungs also we know is linked to skin. Eczema, blah, blah, blah. But am I worried about Ping Wu so strong, attack matter? Am I worried? I'm not so worried. I'm not so worried. Why? Because fire generally counters matter. What? That means USA try to try to think how to make this go useless, and then I worry. I'm not worried. I'm not so worried. There's a recession coming, and then not so worried. Not so worried. Why? Because matter naturally is counter. Fire naturally is counter matter. What? Correct. So worry is what? Worry is the water. The one that I worry is the water. I'm not worried the metal. Not worry means what? Nothing happen? No. It will happen. But expected. Expected. That means teacher, you talk about this economy. I've been following this thing for don't know since 2022 until now. And this is an expected thing. And then if it happened, expected. Shock the world, didn't shock the world, expected. But it's the water that is the unexpected one. That is the worrisome part. Like that. So stocks. Correct. Water represent what? Traveling. Right? Traveling, stocks. Right? Forex. Right? What? Water up down, trading. Correct. Sometimes water also used as an illustration as economy also. Not only metal. Sometimes water also use it. Metal and water are impacted. So when metal and water both are impacted, we can see it as an economy issue already. Correct? So stock crash stock 是不是贵是不是 black swan 是不是 next year possible, because the Ping Wu is very aggressive. Okay? Then other elements like wood. Wood is 闲神闲神. Right? Wood grows fire. Wood needs to grow fire. No need. 2026, wood need to grow fire. No need. Wood can rest. Correct? So wood need to do anything. No need to do anything. And then fire and fire. Fire need to go and support fire. Need to go and support this ping or not. Also no need. Right? So wood and fire need to do anything? No need to do anything. But wood exhausted. Wood grows fire, wood exhausted. And fire so strong, wood gone case already. Chao ta already. Okay, you can see it that way, no problem. Alright. Means what? If wood is exhausted, means higher retrenchment. No retrenchment lah, teacher. Then higher resignation, higher job shift, higher, for example, AI replace more jobs. Becomes very obvious, for example. Right? For example, like in the past, we need typists. In the past, we need typists one. We go for interview, we need to fill up the form, you know. For example, 40 words per minute, something like that. Right? 100 words per minute. You ask David, correct or not? Now no need already. Now 0 words per minute also can work, no problem. Can interview, no problem. Right? So we don't need typists already. Replace what? Correct? So if wood is exhausted because Pingwu is so strong, it means what? It means talented people are replaced from AI, and it becomes very, very obvious. Very obvious. Can AI run on its own? AI cannot run on its own. Still need human to give instruction. But I don't even know how to give instruction. Then you cannot tell time already. No? Like recently you see teacher video, got this pattern. What? Teacher, what are you doing? Because I know talent going to be replaced by AI. So I go and faster learn how to manipulate this AI first. Right? Because consultation will need to explain what. But I myself don't even know how to touch the AI. And then if consultation teacher asks me, teacher, 2026, my position got replaced. For example, AI can replace what? Can replace what kind of job? For example, model. Correct? Models. Right? Last time we need very beautiful hand. Right? To put on this jewelry and then display, take picture. AI come out, we don't need this model already. Because AI has plenty of beautiful hands, right? From all over the world. Within 3 minutes, you can have a beautiful hand to put on the ring to display your product and merchandise, advertise. You don't need to go and recruit models. Then the model student can ask me, teacher, consultation. Now nobody look for me for modeling. How? Right? Then I don't even know what's this AI about. How to consultation you. Something like that lah. I may not need AI to do the consultation because I know I've tested AI cannot replace me. I've tested it many times using many different AI. No AI can replace my reading. Confirm chop stand. But that doesn't mean I don't have to learn AI. Why? Because my student will ask me, teacher, my job is being replaced by AI. Then I don't know what is AI. So wood is exhausted because of Ping Wu fire means jobs are replaced by AI. So stand by. If your job can be replaced by AI, then you need to be very careful because 2026 this trend is going to be very popular and very, very obvious. Now, not so obvious. Why? 以四吗？四 is being fire 吗？ Sitting below 吗？ Hidden ground 2025 would support this. Means what? People hear about it, still digging the ground, try to find out what is this. What is this AI about? But 2026, not digging already. You can see the actual replacement. Yeah, you see? Something like that. Right? So people going to cut down, for example, actress. Correct or not? Like for me, recently I want to explain the 十二掌声 I create the AI myself. I don't need to go and get models. I don't have to go and find babies, teenagers, young men, middle-aged men to do filming. No need. I use the AI. Here, I want cartoon, cartoon. If I don't want to use cartoon, let's say I want to use like real images, I can use real images. Then if I want to use, let's say Donald Trump, from baby until he president, until he's sick and die, I can use Donald Trump. I don't have to go and film Donald Trump. I don't have to. You know what I'm trying to say? Right? So this is some things I can think of how AI can replace some careers. And next year will be very, very obvious. Right? David knows. See? Right? Last time we need to learn typing one. Now no need already. Now computer auto correction. So some of the things, if AI can replace your job, then you better start thinking about your career, your roles. Because why? 2026 will be very, very, very obvious. Very obvious. Okay? Okay, so that is called wood exhaust fire. Fire and fire. This one will do物件. So means what? Fire is what? AI. Fire is what? Crypto. Right? Fire is what? Social media. Right? Fire is what? Influencer. Correct? Fire is what? Crowded places. Correct now? So food, fire. Correct? Culture. All this impacted, not impacted. Right? Like Chinese metaphysics is also considered fire. So impacted, not impacted. So impacted are what? Traders, stocks, right? Economists, bankers, right? Because matter, currency, this kind of thing. Politics. Correct? So I said already what? Have to see the whole chart formation. I said already, this Sean asked already. He asked already. Teacher, if got sing die if I got ping how? So you have to see the structure of the chart. Let's say you already know your structure of the chart and you know your chart dislike fire and ping will come, it's no good. Then what no good? This no good, that no good. Then you have to see your chart formation. What is this chart trying to tell you that is no good? Is it health? Is it strokes? Right? Or is it what? Blood related issue, or is it divorce, or is it marriage? Hey, happy teacher. Right? Like last year, I read one student chart. I say, wow, congratulations. This year, your daughter get married. Then she say, huh? Is it? Then I say, why you like so doubtful? I asked her. She said, But they are together for very long already. They have no intention to get married one. Then I say, well, that's what your chart says. So when I read the yearly chart for student, right, and then I inform her, hey, congratulations, I see this Bing Wu come in and then like that, right? Wow, congratulations. She said not likely lah. Then I said, I don't know. Then 2025 this year, she texts me, teacher, I want to choose a wedding date for my daughter. Then I told her, I thought you say not likely. She said, yeah, but she suddenly said they want to get married soon. 2026 reading October already open for booking. So those want to read 2026 to get ready, then you book. You can start booking already. You can start booking, right? For example, let's say 2026, alamak, I need to put a battery, 2025, already what? Then how? Quickly seek treatment. Maybe because you seek treatment, because you read your chart, you know what's going to happen. You can get yourself ready first. Always be prepared. If there's a danger, you are prepared and you're not prepared, there is huge difference. Number one. Number two, sometimes because you are prepared, 大事可以化小，小事可以化无。You know what I'm trying to say? Then I told my student, I said, this happy event I should not have told you. Then she said, why? Why you teacher want to choose a wedding date for my daughter? Then I said, but you say she not likely. Then she said, yeah, she suddenly come home and say she want to get married. Anyway, I'm happy for her. Then I said, yeah, I'm happy for her also. But I asked the student, I said, but you don't sound very happy. Like you excited lah. Like you sound happy, but you don't sound excited. Yeah, because you told me already, 2025. Then I'm like, should I have tell you? She said, no, lucky you tell me, she said. So she won't come with a shock. Even if it's a happy news, she said. Then I said, oh, okay lah. Some people like that kind of shock. Some people doesn't like. Some people like to say, oh, teacher say my daughter get married. I'm happy, but okay. So when she come back with the news, I'm not like in a shock like that. Even I'm happy, but I'm not in a shock. So that's a good thing about reading. The next year luck. Right? Especially if you 过大运, you better read. Teacher, this is auspicious. My chart like the Ping Wu. And then I 过大运 means what? Means dangerous also. Better book and read. 过大运 means you changing luck cycle. Or this one the last luck cycle. Correct? Remember last week I was talking about 10-year luck cycle? Right? The start of the first year to the end of the 10th year. Right? If it's at the first year or the 10th year, you better make sure you read your 2026. Very, very dangerous. Even if it's a favorable element. Okay. So I talked about metal already, the impact on metal. Then I talked about the impact on water. And then I talked about the impact on the wood. And then I talked about the impact about the fire. Okay, then come and talk about the earth. 火是生土的. Correct? So who is the happiest of them all? Of course, the earth. Correct? But very, very happy, the earth. Depend. Earth, of course, love fire. Especially this pink fire. Because it's sun. Correct? But if it's pink and the wu, when the fire is too hot, right? This earth becomes very, very, very dry. Which the earth may crack, or English we call drought. Now remember, in the ancient time, the ancestor does not have telescope, doesn't have like weather forecast or any kind of like weather measurements. They are all dependent, like, don't forget, we are farmers. Chinese ancestors are farmers. They depend on the sun, the water. They very highly dependent on the 金木水火土 balance. 金木水, right? They dependent on these 5 elements to survive. Correct? Why? Because food for survival. You understand? But how to know the balance of 金木水火土? Their ancestor very smart. They discover 天干地支. So this 天干地支 is like the weather forecast for the whole 2026. So if this happens in ancient Chinese, the farmers will know, wow, 惨了啊，丙午啊, right? Yes, earth is good, right? But the water means what? May cause drought. 2026 不是一个丰收年啊. They will see it as this way. So for us, we are not farmers, right? But we can relate. Meaning, 2026 the economy very good 不是丰收年. Why? Because the 丙午, the fire is a bit out of balance, right? Because in Chinese ancestor, we want balance. We want balance. So just based on the 太岁, it's out of balance. Like that. It's like out of balance. So sometimes the Chinese ancestor, right? They very scared certain chart out of balance one. For example, 庚子年 2020. Metal grow this water. This water already very cold already. Already very, very cold. 子水 is winter what? Metal come and grow more water. 惨了, ancestor will know 惨了. This one drown. 2020, bad year. Number 1. Number 2, later part, I may talk about the stars. The Jupiter, Saturn, okay? That one may be the last part. Today, we just focus on 天干地支 first. Right? So on 2020, it's like, So drown means what? The crops all die. Means 2020, no food. That's how they see. Then for us, 庚子 so cold, will you go out of the house or not? So cold, cold until this big metal go and grow some more. It's cold until, would you want to go out? No, right? Quarantine. Like that. That's how ancestors read 天干地支 to predict the years. So for us, we know, 丙午 is so hot, That means cannot stay at home. Yeah, more traveling. Means everybody will go what? Go holiday. Did you book holiday? Correct? You can read it that way. Okay? And then if read as economy, of course, we'll read as no good lah. Correct? Because fire counter metal right? And then water, if not strong enough, want to counter fire, water in trouble. Correct? So these 2 elements more worrisome. So earth is what? Property. Property, this currency crash, property crash. How come currency like not stable? And then new pattern of currency, like teachers say what economic issue, then this currency don't know be pattern, then influencing us, and then don't know what. but the property price still didn't drop, or didn't crash until like pick up from the floor like that, teacher? Why, like that? Why? Because the fire supporting the earth. But earth chao ta, right? Chao ta means what? Can be slow, no problem, but doesn't mean rock bottom price. Understand? If overall chart too strong, suggest book 2026 reading. Because from like that, really cannot understand. Because you may think your chart is too strong metal, but when I read, I may disagree. Okay? So this question is basically asking, teacher, from my 八字, what is my favorable element? Like that. So from your perspective, you may think that your metal is very strong, but when I read your chart, I may disagree. Why? Maybe the 10-year luck cycle influence, or 行冲迫害 influence. Right? For example, monkey and this crash, that one go and crash the monkey, then the monkey and then don't know what. So to me, I may disagree. It's a strong method. Okay? Right? And being will come some more. Right? Or even if it's a very, very strong metal, but this metal has this issue in the chart, and this fire come in some more, give more trouble. Maybe. Don't know. Okay? So book 2026 reading is the best. Will not read wrongly. So for me, I never read charts like that. If I read chart like that, means I am irresponsible, which I will not do it. Okay, so the 5 elements, we sort of talked about it already. Now the next thing we're going to see is the February, because Li Chun is on February 4th, 4 a.m. Correct? Li Chun. Now based on this, we know that this is the CEO the year what? Correct? Or you can say the world leaders. Correct? They are all what? Fiery, aggressive. Correct? Then, of course, the small one are you and me. Correct? This type of day and hour must be you and me already. Correct? Anyhow, we're looking at this. You can see there is a what? There's a yin wu xu. Correct? So here, this yin wu xu, here got one more pair. Correct? So from here, we already know this earth, these two earths are very, very, very hot. If the earth is very, very, very hot, right, it may have problem producing food for the farmers. Therefore, we know 2026, we got survival problem. For sure already, right? You can see what? Even the hour didn't support. Sometime, year, month, day, and then the hour come in, hey, rescue the whole chart. Correct? Like that time, right? One student said, teacher, my baby born this. And then my wife thought, I was praying, please, born at a good hour, please. Why? Because I saw the day, month, and hour, a day, the year, month, day, or some year, month, day. Right? If this one got this day, or hang. The student text, teacher, born already. This is the 八字. Good or not? Then I see the 八字 hang. The hour rescue the whole chart. Hang. You understand? But for this case, it doesn't look like. the hour didn't rescue the whole chart. Okay? In fact, the hour, they all form into what? Very, 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 very strong fire. If form into very, very, very strong fire, this is the metal, 死得很难看. Correct? So not so good lah, the metal. From this 2026, we can see, wow, boho leh. Right? These two metal, sama. And then from the whole chart, we can see no water. So who dominates the chart? Fire, earth, right? Dominates the chart in 2026. So if your chart doesn't like, for example, doesn't like wood, fire, earth, then next year will be very chum. Why chum? How chum? And then that one you're gonna book consultation. Okay, so roughly this is the year, month, day. Okay. And okay, now let's come and look at the Xing Chong Po Hai. So the Xing Chong Po Hai, this one I Google one. 2026. Now, here only says Xing Chong Po Hai. Her is also a problem. Just to let you know. Like, for example, this one got this from website. Correct? Right. So this one is usually talking about, hey, your birth chart have this not, have that not, like that. For example, 2026 is Ping Wu year. Right? So, do you have horse? Do you have like, do you see another horse in your 八字 or not? For example, this is the original chart. Right? Do you see this 八字? Do you see this horse here or not? If yes, 犯太岁. Or they call 福音太岁. 福音 means what? 福音 means strengthen that element. Strengthen. It's called 福音. For example, this horse is strengthened. Then, you like it or not, that depends on the chart. Sometimes you like it, sometimes you don't like it. Why? For example, if this is wife, if it's strengthened, sometimes not so good. Right? Sometimes it can mean, you got affair. Right? Your wife got affair. Something like that. Of course, again, depend on the structure of the chart. Okay? But this is just some lookout for 2026. Right? If your chart have, let's say, horse. Of course, sometimes this Fu Ying sometimes can be good. Why? I said replicate what? Replicate the strength, right? Replicate the strength means what? $1 become $2, eh? No, not good, man. Sometimes good, right? Then if it's bad, also double. So this 犯太岁 Fu Ying, if you got Wu in your 八字 and Fu Ying, right? This is a punishment plus a Fu Ying. Okay, then you need to see your chart favorable or not favorable to you. Usually, Xing plus Fu Ying, usually not favorable. If this one represents something to do with, let's say, money, right? And this Fuing means what? Your debtors all come after you. And then you can't pay. And then they call police. Why? Xing ma. Fuing ma. All the debtors come, double debtors come in ma. Right? Or you cannot handle that stress because so many debtors call you. You cannot, you run away. You run away. That's all. Run away cannot lah, fail lah, of course. Huh? This one, to me, this is okay. Tai Sui is horse. Teacher, I got Zi leh. Zi Chong, sometimes I like. To me, I see Chong as positive to me. Why? Because to me, this Chong, sometimes it can be like, for example, I'm single. This Chong, my 老公 come ready, sometimes like that. Chong, sometimes I like. Or for example, I want to move house. And then I see a Chong. Congratulations. Or migration. So Chong sometimes is like a change of environment like that. Or a change of status. Right? Or change of perspective. Sometimes can be good. Or sometimes it's like a force to force you to upgrade yourself. Okay? Like here you see, 运承受主身体欠佳, not true. This one not true. More power. Right? Sometimes 就是要冲的。就是因为冲 suddenly strike 40, 就是要冲的。Okay? So horse, rat how? I'm not so scared lah. But just now teacher you say the 丙午and then the 人子 alamak, water supposed to counter, no good Yeah, no good. Right? Not so good. Why? Because this fire too strong. That is the problem. This Chong for 2026, right, has some risk there. Has some risk there. Right? This one look like two big guy fighting like that. Quite scary. Right? Right? But maybe other types of Wu still okay. Right? Maybe other, like for example, Jia Wu. Still maybe still okay. Right? Or maybe Gen Wu. Then this Zi Wu Chong. Maybe still okay. Right? The problem is the ping. The ping is too strong for 2026. That's why scared this to depend on your chart. If scared this to cannot handle this ping only. Okay? For example, this Chong, wow, I marry the richest woman on earth, but scared you cannot carry her only. Like that? 怕你扛不起哦。This one thing I say already. So this one is new. This one Ma. So those got horse one, 注意一下。子 one half half. 猫 poor I not so worry also. Poor sometimes I see it a bit like Chong like that. Depends. Sometimes you need to break to grow. For example, you must break your teeth cut out. Then after grow new teeth. Your baby teeth needs to drop, right? Needs to, like, baby teeth there, not the now teeth. The baby teeth, right? Sometime, correct? Like the cocoon need to break, then become the butterfly. Sometimes I see it that way. But of course, depending on the chart lah. These two, I don't see it as so much as a trouble. I don't see so much as a trouble. Why? Because Wu Mao inside have an E, right? This one poor. Why? Because this wood want to counter this. This wood want to counter this earth, right? That's why break. But fire support this earth very, very well in 2026. Correct? So if Wu Mao poor, then it can be seen for me. It can be seen as more like a breakthrough like that. Of course, not all breakthrough are successful lah, depending on the chart formation. This one obviously is bad. No need to ask me one. Next year all the ox, I tell you. Let us ask consultation. Your 八字 got ox. Okay, 有丑年月日时 all no good. What no good? If in terms of health no good. For example, diabetes, lung cancer, 无丑. Yeah, 无丑 usually is diabetes, lung cancer, can have a stroke lah. So next year you no good lah. So if you see your chart no good, I don't know, but then maybe you can book 2026 to prepare yourself how you can overcome the 2026 lah. So this ox and this horse, these two your parcel got these two even is favorable element also, you be careful not so good. Not so good. Have I seen a good formation? Yes, I have seen a good formation. Someone booked 2026 and I read his Wu and his Chou. I read as good for 2026. But what good? Finance very good. But what not good? No, mother in trouble. No good. Like that. Mother severely fall sick. For example, mother detected lung cancer. Got shocked. No good. But for him, very good. Got money luck. Why? Mother tio lung cancer, lui long hoi lo. So si bei ho lo, si bei ho. The money luck very, very good for 2026. Stay at home person. Okay lah, if you like monk like that, maybe maybe don't know. Have to see the 八字, what is it related to? Maybe it's related to stay at home. That's why no good. Don't know. Or maybe it's related to, because you every time run here, run there, right? Then you didn't know your mother got lung cancer, right? Then you have to take care of her, right? Then she's an old woman, lie on the bed with her, right? I didn't know. Because you run here, run there, right? Maybe, don't know. right? Or maybe because you stay at home, right? Wow, lucky you stay at home, lor. Your mother see you take care of her so well. Then she got this lung cancer, pass away. All the money she give you, never give to your siblings. Or maybe, yeah, don't know. Have to see the chart. Have to book, investigate, then can responsibly tell you what is 2026. Okay, but looking at this, if the ox come in and the horse come in, not so good. Right? The horse come in, the ox come in. Okay? Then yeah. Then other element, metal, all this, any issue? Even not listed here, any issue? Why no issue? May have issue also. Why not? Correct? The metal is here. But of course, depending on chart. Right? Like that day, I saw this Rebecca. Oh, good day. The horse coming for her. She got these two crash. Right? Her parcel got this metal. She direct crash until I said very good. But again, for her, it's money luck. Right? So dependent on chart. So water come in, metal come in, all you have to carefully read. You cannot just read the 形冲破坏. And the combine, there's a combined dog, right? You need to read the dog. And then 无害暗合, you need to read the pig. You need to read all this in the chart. Not just this four. Not enough. Cannot just read rat, horse, rabbit, and ox. Cannot. Not enough. Yeah, have to be responsible one. Cannot just see the sentence like that, then okay, give comment. Cannot. Right? Like the Yu Meng, right? See the video, hear the script, wow, you think he got killed. Cannot. That one not evidence. That one is AI makeup. Or it happened before maybe, but not on that day. Maybe this one is, don't know, that time he kena 血肠 or what. Maybe 3 years ago or what, right? We don't know. Maybe it's really, we don't know. So no evidence cannot conclude. Must have evidence to conclude. Must have the chart to say, hey, this. Then can conclude. Okay, so for 八字, that we've stopped here. Next round, I will talk about the 2026 奇门遁甲 and see what 2026 奇门遁甲 says. Okay, then the following week, I will talk about the 紫微斗数, what the 紫微斗数 says about 2026. Okay, so to summarize, generally, if you do like fire, especially those born winter one, right? And your birth chart need fire, generally you should be okay. I'm a teacher. This fire, this horse a bit crashed my horse. This horse a bit crashed my pig. This horse a bit combo my dog away and don't know what. This still not so bad. Still not so bad. If it's still your favorable element, right? Still not so bad. Okay, may have something you're not really happy about, right? But still okay. Like, yeah, you see, my hairstyle cut until like that. I don't really like, but generally still pretty, still pretty. That's the meaning. Okay, bye bye. Now, if you have more questions to ask, let's say this part not so clear or what, you can WhatsApp me. Then next Sunday when I talk about 2026, I can add on for you. Okay, because maybe I overlook some things that you about what you want to know more. Okay, bye bye.